In the last two videos, we created a project, imported a definition file, and made changes to the application definitions. Djangobooster generated the code for us, and we have an application without any data inside. I took the liberty to fill in some data for demonstration purposes, and I spent another 2 hours changing the program definition inside Djangobooster. I did not do any coding, I just changed a few settings. Therefore, this demonstration reflects what the system will automatically generate after 3 hours of work. We will start by logging in with user ID and the password given when we generated the database. We will see the menu both in the top and in the startup page reflecting the schemas defined in the application definition. If we click on one of the menu buttons, or sub-applications you might call it, we will see buttons for each table inside the schema. We can click on a table button and we will see a list of records inside that table. In this case, I chose the product table where I imported some records and populated some images. We have several options in a list. We can query the list by clicking the magnifying glass in the bottom of the screen. You will get search fields available. Those search fields reflect search choices in the application definition, and you have a number of search options like equal to, less than, greater than, contains, etc. As an example, I will search for products with the name starting with 3M. Now you have a list of products with the given criteria. If you want to see how many or statistics on number fields, click the Aggregate button and you'll see the statistics. In this case, I have not imported the cost and sales price, which is why the application indicates none. Click again to remove the statistics. If you want to sort, for instance in product ID order, click the header. Click once more and you'll sort descending. I like my products in ascending order, so I'll click the header again. You can actually also sort from the query panel. You can create a new record. You can update or delete a record by clicking on the icons. You can also see the data inside a record and related data by clicking on the detail icon. In this case, we decided inside the application definition to split fields groups in tabs. Below, you will see the related tables also in tabs. In this case, we have a barcode related to the product and the system shows the image of the barcode automatically. No coding needed to generate barcodes or show them. Just point out that the field is a barcode in the program definition. From Details, we can also navigate to Update by clicking the Update button. You will see a tabbed Update interface because we chose a tabbed interface in our application definition. We can also click on a specific Field Group Update button and only update fields inside that group. We can even click on the Update Multiple Records icon, and you will get a field list of the records meeting the query filter, and you can update several records at once. You can delete a record, but before the system deletes, it allows the user to see the consequences and confirm the deletion. In this case, the action would delete the barcode as well. Djangobooster code automatically keeps track of who did what, when. You can click the Information button to get information about last updates and original creation of a record. You can even click on the History button and see a full history of what happened to any particular record. And yes, you can do rollbacks and roll forwards. In this case, we created a record but never did updates. You can bookmark a record by clicking the Bookmark button. The button changes its color to white, indicating bookmarked. I will bookmark a number of records from different tables. The system automatically generates a My Page, where you can quickly navigate to all your bookmarks. You can remove a bookmark by clicking the white bookmark icon, and it changes back to orange. If you are an administrator, you can use My Page to navigate to Django's underlying administration system. The system created the administration system automatically as well. If you go to Groups and add or remove privileges to a group, the record maintenance pages inside the application will reflect these changes. Djangobooster automatically generates the needed security code for the application. Let me go back to the site again. If we go back to Details of a Customer, we will see that the application definition allowed us to attach comments, files, and images to specific records. One click turned this facility on. If we click the plus icon, we can attach comments. Go to the File tab, and we will be able to attach files as well. Djangobooster generated the login system, including individual change password and update of user information, user, and user group handling. The generated application even reflects security rules set up when adding users. Djangobooster also generated menus for each schema we defined, and underneath each schema, the menu for the tables inside the schema. Djangobooster generated a standard workflow for each table where you can list records. You can search and sort these records. You can view each individual record details split up in field groups, relations, comments, and document attachments. You can also update existing records and delete those records, all with respect for the relationships between records and tables. Djangobooster generated some more advanced facilities like bookmarking, tree structure views, and action logs where you can automatically roll back changes. Wonder how I got the data into the application? Well, Djangobooster even generated the import scripts to import comma-separated files. Django already comes with a very nice feature for automatically administering data. Djangobooster even generated the needed files for administration. All Djangobooster generated code follows normal Django standards, and Djangobooster does not hide behind some interpreted complex class structure. We've actually structured the code because we want you or your programmers to be able to maintain this code afterwards. We want the code to belong to you and with your fingerprints. The only thing we have done is to take all the tedious work out of project development. Djangobooster even makes code that lives side by side with handwritten code. So even if you start writing your own handwritten Django routines, you will still be able to use the code generator while maintaining your software. In the next video, we will look at the automatic API facilities that Djangobooster generated for you.